So for many years this imposing row of townhouses, Baxter Place, has lain boarded up and hidden from view from many passers-by in this busy part of Edinburgh. Now earmarked for development into a 230-bed luxury hotel, how many of those who see this building on a daily basis know of its intriguing past, its place in the cinema history of Edinburgh, and its links to one of Scotland's most important literary figures? So do you walk down this street often then?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So do you come down the street very often?
Yeah, every day.
So do you come down this street very often then?
About 3-4 times a week.
Do you know the history behind this building?
No idea.
Do you know anything about the history of this building?
No, I don't. I know it's been empty for a while, but...
And do you know the history of this building?
I can, but I can't remember it, to be honest.
Baxter Place was built by architect John Baxter in 1800 and was an early example of tenement residential buildings in Scotland. An early resident at 1 Baxter's Place was the renowned lighthouse engineer Robert Stevenson, grandfather of Robert Louis Stevenson, who moved in 1803 and who died here in 1850. At the other end of the row, a much-loved cinema known locally as the Harem opened in 1913. Its real name was the Salon cinema, and it featured an interior based on Persian designs that seated 1,000 viewers served by usherettes in full Persian costumes, complete with half-moon slippers. And it's being renovated into hotel. Do you think that's a good cause for it?
It's better than it being empty and looking a bit horrible.
It's been renovated into hotels. Do you think that's a good purpose for it?
Maybe. Probably not really though. There's lots of hotels around here.
Do you think it's good that it's, well, still being used for something anyway?
Yeah. I think it needs to be tidied up because this street, I think it's a bit of a blot in the street at the moment. So.
When the Playhouse Theatre and Cinema opened in 1929, just yards from the Salon, many thought the cinema's days were numbered. But the Harem survived due to its popularity, with cinema goers unable to get tickets for the Playhouse's more popular shows. But by the mid-1970s, like so many other fine old cinemas of the last century, the Harem's days finally came to a close, and major parts of the auditorium were demolished, with the rest falling into disrepair. With work set to start on the redevelopment, developers Chris Stewart are promising planners that the architectural integrity of this historical building will be preserved. But for this part of Edinburgh, for which more than 100 years has been a centre for those seeking entertainment either on stage or on screen, a grand old cinema will finally fall dark for the very last time.